Hey everyone, welcome back to English Unchained, the podcast where you improve your English while thinking a little more deeply about life. I'm Elena.
And I'm James.
Thank you for spending some time with us today.
Whether you're listening on your way to work, while washing dishes, or while pretending to study when you're actually thinking about snacks, we're happy you're here.
That's very specific.
I know our audience.
Well, today we're talking about something that almost every English learner experiences: fear. More specifically, the fear of speaking English.
That moment when you know the word, you've seen it, you've read it, you've practiced it, and then someone asks you a question and suddenly your brain leaves the building.
Exactly. 1 second you're fluent in your imagination, the next second you're staring at someone like a confused goldfish.
I still do that sometimes. The difference is now I panic in better English.
That's actually progress.
Thank you. I've worked hard on my professional panic.
Before we begin, we have a question for you, and we'd really love your answer.
Take a moment and think about it.
Today's first question is, what is the biggest challenge you face when speaking English?
Maybe it's pronunciation. Maybe it's confidence. Maybe it's vocabulary. Maybe it's your brain deciding to disappear at exactly the wrong moment.
Whatever it is, tell us in the comments below. We genuinely want to know. Okay, James, let's start with a quick question. What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Easy. I negotiate with my alarm clock.
Negotiate?
Yes. The alarm says, "Wake up." And I say, "How about no?"
That's not a morning routine.
It is if you do it every day.
Fair enough. But seriously, what's the first thing you do?
Usually I check the time. Then I get out of bed. Then I make coffee.
Coffee before anything else?
Before conversation. Before decisions. Before being a responsible human being.
That's probably relatable for a lot of people.
What about you?
I usually wake up, make tea, and spend a few quiet minutes planning my day.
See? That's why you're organized. I spend those same minutes looking for my phone.
Which is usually where?
Exactly where I left it. Every single time. And somehow it's still a surprise.
By the way, everyone, here are a few useful phrases from this conversation. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I get out of bed. I make coffee. I make tea. I check my phone. I plan my day. Try using one of these today.
And if your morning routine is simply, I survive, that's okay too.
Let's talk about fear. Why are so many people afraid to speak English?
I think the biggest reason is surprisingly simple. People are afraid of making mistakes.
And what's interesting is, everyone says mistakes are normal, but nobody wants to make them.
Exactly. We all support mistakes as long as they're happening to someone else.
Our first tip is simple. Stop trying to be perfect.
Perfection is one of the biggest enemies of speaking, because when you try to be perfect, you stop being natural.
Imagine someone asks, "How was your weekend?" And instead of answering, You spend 10 seconds checking your grammar.
By then, it's Wednesday.
Exactly. Communication is not a grammar exam. Communication is about sharing ideas.
When children learn their first language, they make thousands of mistakes. Nobody expects perfection. They simply speak. And little by little, they improve. English learners often do the opposite. They wait until they feel perfect. And because nobody feels perfect, they never start. Here's a sentence I love. Done is better than perfect.
Meaning?
Meaning, it's better to speak imperfect English than perfect silence.
Let's move to our second tip. Mistakes are not emergencies.
I love this one. Because many English learners react to a small mistake like they accidentally launched a rocket.
Exactly. You say one word incorrectly, and suddenly your brain is shouting, "Mission failed!"
Meanwhile, the other person's just thinking, okay.
Here's something important. Most people are paying much less attention to your mistakes than you think.
They're busy worrying about their own mistakes.
That's true. I remember meeting someone who spoke English very confidently. Years later, he told me something surprising.
What was it?
He said, "Elena, I make grammar mistakes every single day."
Really?
Yes. And nobody cared. Because people understood him.
That's the goal. Communication first. Perfection second.
Imagine you're in a restaurant. You say, "I want water." Maybe the perfect sentence is, "I'd like a glass of water, please." But guess what?
You're still getting water.
Exactly. The conversation continues. The world doesn't end.
No emergency, no alarm, no helicopter rescue mission.
Just water. Okay, everyone. We have another question for you.
And this one is fun.
If you could instantly improve one English skill, which one would you choose?
Speaking, listening, vocabulary, pronunciation.
Only one. Choose carefully. Tell us in the comments. We'd love to know. You know, James, I think every English learner has an embarrassing story.
Only one?
Good point. Maybe hundreds.
I remember one of mine. Years ago, I was trying to sound very professional, very confident, very intelligent.
This already sounds dangerous.
It was. I prepared a sentence in my head. I practiced it 3 times. Everything was perfect.
And then?
I forgot the entire sentence halfway through.
No.
Yes. I stopped in the middle, looked at everyone, and said, "Well,
What happened next?
nothing." Everyone waited. I laughed. They laughed. Then I finished my idea.
And nobody remembered?
Nobody. Except me. For years.
That's such an important lesson. Sometimes we remember our mistakes much longer than anyone else.
Exactly. Most people forget your mistakes in minutes. You remember them for months.
Maybe even years.
Especially at 2 a.m. Your brain suddenly says, "Remember that thing from 2019?
Please don't remind me.
Our third tip is powerful. Focus on communication, not grammar.
Now, grammar is important. We're not saying grammar doesn't matter.
Of course not. But grammar is a tool. Communication is the goal.
Imagine you're talking to a friend. You don't need a perfect sentence. You need a clear idea.
For example, yesterday I go to market,
Not perfect grammar.
but everybody understands.
Exactly. Meaning arrived safely. Mission accomplished.
Many learners wait until every sentence is perfect. And because perfection never arrives, they never speak.
Instead, try this. Speak first. Improve later.
That's how confidence grows. Not before action, after action.
Confidence is a result, not a requirement.
I love that sentence.
Thank you. I practiced it in front of my tea.
Your tea must be very educated by now. Let's talk about our final tip. And honestly, this might be the most important one.
Speak before you feel ready.
That sounds scary.
It is. But here's the problem. Many learners think confidence comes first. Then speaking happens.
But real life works differently.
Exactly. Speaking comes first. Confidence comes later.
Think about riding a bicycle. Nobody becomes confident before getting on the bike.
You get on. You wobble. You panic. You nearly hit a tree.
James.
Hypothetically.
And little by little, you improve. The same thing happens with English.
The first conversation feels awkward. The second feels slightly less awkward. The 10th feels normal. The 100th feels easy.
That's why waiting to feel ready doesn't work, because readiness comes from practice.
Not from waiting.
So this week, challenge yourself. Speak English at least once, even if it's only for 2 minutes.
Talk to a friend. Talk to your teacher. Talk to yourself.
Yes, talking to yourself counts.
I do it all the time.
Really?
Of course. Sometimes I'm the only person who agrees with me.
Before we finish, let's review some useful words from today's episode. Word number 1, confidence.
Confidence means believing in yourself. Example, I want more confidence when I speak English.
Word number 2, nervous. Nervous means worried or anxious. Example, I feel nervous before speaking in front of people.
Word number 3, fluent. Fluent means speaking smoothly and naturally. Example, she speaks English fluently.
Word number 4, practice. Practice means doing something repeatedly to improve. Example, I practice English every day.
Word number 5, improve. Improve means to become better. Example, I want to improve my pronunciation.
Word number 6, mistake. Mistake means an error. Example, making mistakes is part of learning.
A very important part.
A very normal part. Before we finish today's episode, we want you to think about something.
Imagine that tomorrow morning you wake up and suddenly, your English is perfect.
No fear, no hesitation, no nervousness.
Who would you talk to first?
A friend? A colleague? Someone you've always wanted to speak with.
Think about that person, because maybe that's one of the reasons you're learning English.
And sometimes remembering your reason can help you keep going. Before we go, let's remember today's 2 questions. Question number 1. What is the biggest challenge you face when speaking English? Question number 2. If you could instantly improve one English skill, which one would it be? Speaking? Listening? Vocabulary? Pronunciation?
Write your answers in the comments. We really enjoy reading them.
And your answer might help another learner too.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like the video.
Subscribe to the channel. New episodes are on the way.
And if you know someone who wants to improve their English, share this episode with them.
Learning is always easier when you have company.
Today, we learned something important.
Fear doesn't disappear before you speak. It disappears because you speak.
Mistakes are normal. Practice matters, and confidence grows through action.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and most importantly, keep speaking.
Even if your English isn't perfect.
Because perfect isn't the goal. Communication is.
Thank you for spending this time with us.
This is English Unchained. I'm Elena.
And I'm James.
Take care, keep going, and we'll see you in the next episode.